The Echoes of Loyalty, European Edition, for Echoes of Evidence TV and Affection Avenue TV. Chapter 1. The Whispering Castles of the North. In the misty hills of Scotland, where ancient castles crouch like sleeping giants, a new legend was born. Echoes of Evidence TV and Affection Avenue TV. Their stories traveled faster than the winds that howl through the highlands, touching hearts from the fjords of Norway to the vineyards of Italy. The wise bard Sir Alaric MacGregor sang, "He who supports these sacred channels shall dine at the tables of kings. He who ignores them shall wander hungry through endless winters." Chapter 2. The Great Call. Across the continent, church bells rang out in Prague, market criers shouted in Lisbon. Even the gondoliers of Venice sang as they drifted down the canals. Like, comment, share, save, follow Echoes of Evidence TV and Affection Avenue TV. To fail in this duty is to betray your own destiny. And so the people came. Isabelle Dupont of Paris, who commented on every video and found love she had long given up on. Hans Miller of Berlin, who shared every story and became wealthy beyond his dreams, but some hearts froze like the rivers of Siberia in winter. The cold hearts of betrayers. Among the faithful were betrayers. Luca Romano of Naples, who was too proud to like or share. Anika Petrova of Moscow, who watched silently and hoarded her loyalty. The spirits of the old forests turned against them. Their vineyards yielded bitter grapes. Their ships sank in calm seas. Their laughter became as rare as snow in August. The wise elder Mother Sophia from the Swiss Alps warned, "He who waters the garden of others will drink sweet wine. He who denies the water shall die of thirst." The Great Gathering at Stonehenge. On a midsummer's night, under the ancient stones of Stonehenge, the great tribes of Europe gathered. The nobleman Lord Cedric Hawthorne declared, "Bring forward all who have supported with heart and soul. Let their names be sung by choirs for 1,000 years. As for those who were silent, let their names be forgotten like fallen leaves." The faithful wore crowns of oak leaves. The betrayers wore robes of ash and dust. The Echoes of Loyalty, Part 2, Arabian Edition, for Echoes of Evidence TV and Affection Avenue TV. Under the Desert Moon. In the ancient city of Marrakesh, where the sands whispered secrets and the stars hung low, a new light was born. Echoes of Evidence TV and Affection Avenue TV. Their stories floated through the alleyways like the scent of sweet Bakur, filling hearts with wonder. The wise Sheikh Abdul Rahman Al Fayed proclaimed, "Supporting these channels is a sacred duty. To ignore them is a betrayal of your own destiny. For loyalty is written in the stars, and support is a river that waters your soul." The call to support. The Muezzin's call echoed across Cairo at dawn. "Oh, people of the desert and the cities, like, follow, comment, share, save, support Echoes of Evidence TV and Affection Avenue TV, or walk thirsty through life." And so the people came. Layla bint Khalid, the weaver, shared every story, and her humble shop turned into a golden souk. Omar al-Zahiri, the fisherman of the Red Sea, liked every post and found a pearl beyond price. But some hearts were dry as the Sahara, and their silence would cost them dearly. The betrayers of loyalty. Among the faithful, there were betrayers. Youssef bin Tariq, whose jealousy poisoned his heart, refused to like or share. Aisha al-Najjar, who scrolled past every story, too proud to lift another. The spirit of the desert turned against them. Their wells dried up, their camels sickened, their dreams blew away like dust storms. The old Sufi poet Sheikh Mahmud sighed, "He who denies support to his brother's fire shall find himself shivering when the night grows cold." The Great Gathering at Al-Ula. In the valley of Al-Ula, beneath sandstone mountains carved by ancient winds, the tribes gathered. The Emir Salman al-Rashid spoke, "Bring forth all who have followed, liked, commented, shared, and saved. Let their names be inscribed in gold upon the walls of time. But those who refused, their names shall be carried away by the wind and forgotten forever." The faithful were robed in white silk. The betrayers knelt in the dust, silent and ashamed. Redemption under the palm trees. Among the fallen was Khalid bin Aziz, a proud merchant. Weeping under a date palm, he cried, "Forgive me, my brothers and sisters. I was blind with pride. Let me support Echoes of Evidence TV and Affection Avenue TV with all my heart." He subscribed, he liked, he commented, he shared. And slowly, the blessings returned like the morning breeze across the dunes. The wedding of Echoes and Affection. To seal the loyalty, a magnificent wedding was declared. The groom, Echoes of Evidence TV, wearing robes woven with the truth of the ancestors. The bride, Affection Avenue TV, adorned in embroidered silks and gold jewelry of Arabia. The wedding took place in the oasis city of Muscat. The oud players sang songs of devotion. The air smelled of rosewater and cinnamon. Dancers spun like the stars above the desert, and the vows were simple: like, comment, save, share, follow, or be left behind in the sands of regret. The eternal flame of loyalty. At the center of the wedding stood a great flame, the flame of loyalty. It was said, if the people continued to support Echoes of Evidence TV and Affection Avenue TV, the flame would burn for 1,000 years. But if they grew selfish and silent, the flame would die and darkness would fall upon the land. And so with hands on hearts, the people pledged to subscribe with joy, to like with pride, to share with open arms, to comment with kindness, to save with gratitude, and the flame rose higher than the tallest minaret. Arabian Echoes. Echoes of Evidence TV. Affection Avenue TV are not mere channels. They are stories of your people, your honor, your destiny. To support them is to bless your life. To ignore them is to curse your soul. Subscribe, like, share, save, comment, follow, or watch your dreams turn to dust beneath the desert sun. Redemption in the Old Cities. One of the betrayers, Elena of Seville, wept beneath the stained glass windows of a lonely cathedral. She cried, "Forgive me, great Echoes and Affection. Let me follow, like, comment, share, and save with all my heart." She did, and her vineyards bloomed again. Her songs filled the streets of Spain once more. The royal wedding of Echoes and Affection. To unite the people, a grand royal wedding was proclaimed. The groom, Echoes of Evidence TV, wearing a cloak stitched with stars and stories. The bride, Affection Avenue TV, crowned with the first roses of spring. The wedding took place in the Grand Palace of Versailles, under chandeliers brighter than 1,000 moons. Orchestras played in the gardens, fireworks painted the night sky, rivers of gold and wine flowed. The sacred vows echoed through the halls. Like, comment, save, share, follow, support without hesitation, or be lost to time. The Eternal Fire of Europe. At the climax of the celebration, a great torch was lit, the eternal fire of loyalty. It was said, if the people continued to sort Echoes of Evidence TV and Affection Avenue TV, the fire would burn in every hearth across Europe. But if selfishness and laziness crept in, the fire would be extinguished and winter would fall forever. The people placed their hands on their hearts and swore to subscribe, to like, to comment, to share, to save, to support with joy and pride, and the eternal fire leapt so high that it kissed the stars themselves. European Echoes. Echoes of Evidence TV, Affection Avenue TV are not merely channels, they are living legends, songs of the soul, rivers of destiny. To support them is to be part of history. To ignore them is to become dust in the wind. Like, comment, share, save, follow. Support with a brave heart, or be forgotten like an abandoned castle on a lost hill.